Good day. I don't even know. Let me see. I don't even know. Let me see if I can try to put this into perspective. I don't even know where and how I'm going to be able to get through this and to contain what appears to be nothing more than my excitement over what's happening right now. It is now hit a new pitch, a new era, a new explosion level. And just when I think that maybe Erika and TPUSA have wised up and they said, you know what? We learned last time when you went after these folks. Remember when they decided to do these cease and desist letters against wolves in finance and blew this guy's, just blew him up? All of a sudden made people aware of what he was saying, caused people to pay attention. Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to send a cease and desist so that people can then come forward and say, wait a minute, what's wrong with this, and this, and repeat the allegations that you've made? Whoever asks for a cease and desist letter to stop saying that which is truly true or false. If it's false, you don't even bother. Why are you bringing attention to yourself? Why? These are just, some people might do it. Some people might say, all I know is Candace, I think all of us here have never, as far as I know, accused Erika Kirk of any type of criminality, any type of association or agency in the dispatch and the elimination of her husband, any co-defendant or assailant status. I never heard anybody suggest, nor have I, or anybody even intimate, because we don't have any evidence of how she was responsible for his demise, how she was a co-defendant, a participant, anything along those lines. Never. Look at this. I just got online and there you are, live. Yay! There's Jasmine. Jasmine, welcome, Jazz. Have a seat. Let us start off with the articles of faith. Nobody is saying this. If they are, I haven't seen it. There's no evidence of this. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. When you were in the life, I sound like the mob, the mafia. When you're in the life, when you're saying, watch me, love me, kiss me, hug me, love me, adore me, follow me, listen to me, love me, watch me. Hey guys, love me. Do you love me? Love me, love me. Are you sure about that, Erika? Are you sure? Oh, yes. Okay. A lot of these people are going to be loving you really, really deeply and really with incredible perseveration and incredible limpidity and pellucidity and clarity that you never even thought. Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? You know, some of these folks, they may just look like, well, here's a regular, oh, here's a YouTube site. And the next thing you know, they're pulling up every LLC, LLP, every LL Cool J, everything from the beginning of time, because you said, go ahead. You sure about this now? Remember, this is why you should have stepped down immediately, and nobody would have ever suggested anything wrong with what you were doing. They would have said, of course she can't do this. Of course she can't. She's a mother of 2 kids. It would have been perfect. That would have been like this, goodbye. And that would have been it. There would be no Candace. I mean, there'll be a Candace, but she wouldn't be, nobody would be talking about you and names of where you married and Laurie Strand. Nobody would have known anything because there would have been nothing to go after. Because had they gone after you, investigate you, plumb the depths, unpack, unload, whatever it is, unravel everything about you, had that happened, then it would have been it would have been bizarre, because it would have said, why are you going after this woman? Don't you understand? She's Erika Kirk, but she's Don't you understand? She might have been married, maybe, or she might have done a sizzle reel with a man who she claims she never dated. Wait a minute. Who said that? Well, Erika Kirk said that. We don't know that. See, all of this comes up. And there she is. There she is. Nona's fave says, I'm new to your channel. You make my heart smile. Oh, my God. That is the nicest thing. I was just on the phone before talking to a friend of mine. I found out who passed away, and I was talking to his wife, a great friend of mine. And we were just I can't believe you used that term. That's what I was saying about him. I said, this guy was the best, aces. I said, he's one of the few people in the world that I liked because people are crazy. People are crazy. People are nuts. I saw a picture of somebody, they sent me a picture of their dog. I said, dogs are great. Humans are terrible. I don't understand it. Don't get me started. I'm not misanthropic by nature. But let me go back through this thing. What are you doing? What in the name of God is this and these people? What are they doing? I don't understand any of this. Doesn't it blow your mind? Doesn't it blow your mind? Why are you sending cease and desist? Have you not learned this before? Why are you doing this? Why are you making, if somebody says something stupid about you, so what? Who's following up on this? Listen, I don't want to be rude or crude or nasty or mean, but I want to tell you, some of these people say absolutely nothing. Or they're not, how do I say this? They're not people that are going to do you any harm. Do you see what I'm saying? If somebody says something, if somebody says or claims that Erika was a communist agent during the Stasi years, during the Cold War, and it's patently ridiculous or just plain false, nothing is going to come of it. Nothing is going to come of it. Nothing comes of it. Nothing. What are you worried about? Why must you attack every stupid thing and give your detractors, dare I say this, or basically de facto legend? Why? Some of the people, and I'm not going to go through this, but I think you know who they are probably. Some of these people have said stuff about her that are absolutely insane. And I'm thinking, where are you getting this from? But I'd say, don't worry about it. Let it go. It's crazy. Let the crazy accumulate. What is it? Everything that she's doing right now, every single thing that she is complaining about, they've said about Madonna, Kim Kardashian, whoever the hell these people are. You're in show business. You're in show business. You wanted this. Remember, Jack Reacher, you wanted this. What are you doing? Just ignore them. Go do something. Give some scholarships out. Lay low. Lay low. Take 6 months off. Do something. Do nothing but pick weeds. Wrap bandages. Lay off. Stop going to. Did you see that creepy thing with, I call it Harris Huckabee Sanders? Did you see that? What was that all about? What was that about? Does anybody know anything about, does anybody know about image or message? What are you doing? And now you're going to send cease and desist. Now you just elevate these people. They're saying, thank you. Thank you. The cease and desist, whatever happens to these things? Did wolves in finance ever cease or desist? He's bigger and badder than ever. Throw in some more allegedlys and all this. What is the point? This is the thing. And remember, this is so much fun. There's another group of people. I love people who will weigh in and say, why are you talking about her? Go over it. Leave. Let me spend some time. Do you know the people who are talking about Meghan Markle? This may surprise you. It's like 20. It's the biggest thing in the world. Meghan Markle saying, hey, who's Erika? Who? Franz? Who? I'm the one. Meghan Markle would say, how do you do it? Meghan Markle loves it. Loves it. And what does Erika do? She sends cease and desist. Did you agree with that? What are you doing? You love this. You're just, no. It's, can you imagine Kim Kardashian sending a cease and desist? Kim Kardashian? She'd say, give me, she's probably these people start half of it themselves. They know heat. This is a wrestling term, bringing heat. They love this. What do you want? What do you want? Seriously, here's what you want to do. You want to be left alone, admired, loved, loads of money, and just don't say anything. I'm telling you right now, I told you, check out the Christine Fecketti doing her review of Harris Huckabee Sanders, one of the funniest. Did you see another one? Oh, Ad Fleet. Oh, dear God. Dear God. The level of genius of these people is just, it's not even, I mean, and I wanted to say, I'm going to get this name correctly, lest I mispronounce it. Oh, Nisscee, Nisscee. She's coming up now with a new name. By the way, people have a hard time pronouncing the name Meryl, I guess. And they're making allegations. What, she's been married before? I don't know. Listen, don't tell anybody I tell you this, okay? Now, I know this I may have to give back my decoder ring in this. There's Jasmine Stromat. I called you Stroman. I'm so sorry. Stromat, thank you, is a new YouTube member. There's Colonel Conservative, bless your heart, as you were, at ease. I don't really care a lot about how many, if they had an LLC, an LLP, an incorporated sub-S, partnership, limited partnership. I don't care. I mean, I think it's kind of interesting, maybe in toto, but not every interstitial part of this. I don't find all of it that interesting. I mean, I don't, but it's okay. You know what I do? I just move on. Pick the level you want to go in on. Pick the level you want to review. Enjoy it. But what I'm saying is, there are people who could have been, these were like the Treasury Department during the Capone years. They are the most exacting, the most painstaking deep divers I've ever seen. All of a sudden, these people, I don't know who they are, but they're like forensic, not pathologists, accountants, showing this absolutely. There's Colonel Erika Franz. Thank you, my friend. No, but do you hear what I'm saying? Oh, why are you doing this? I'll bet you she said, I have no idea what's going on. Let them go. And then she's getting people and they're saying, again, you're getting, and you get this ridiculous story that comes along. Every now and then somebody will come along and say, why are you going after this? I say, if you bring up the grieving widow thing, I'm going to puke. Now, if I have to explain this to you, there's no hope for anybody. If I have to explain the whole grieving thing, I'm telling you, you don't know how this thing works. We're not talking about that. Let us start from square one. Remember, all this is people saying, you want us to know who you are, Erika? Okay, I got a whole bunch of people here who are fascinated with everything you have ever done, ever. Do you like that? Yeah? You sure? Yeah? You want us to go? Oh, yeah. Oh, you want me to? Okay. If she walked into like a recovery group of all the people in Hollywood who have to go through this, Renee says, are there new cease and desist being filed? Oh, there was something about some others. I don't want to mention their names, but you hear about this. And then to list each of the things you said, and you said this, and you said this. What in the hell is going on here? Here's Nona's fave says, Erika Kirk, the worst CIA plant in the world. Thank you very much for your kindness. If she's a CIA plant, dear God, no, CIA. Don't tell my friend John Kiriakou that. He'd go, what? What are you talking? You notice, by the way, the battle for the CIA folks on YouTube. I'm a CIA. No, I'm a CIA. No, I know. Same thing with a mom. I was a mom. Well, I was made. Oh, I was a SEAL Team 6. I was Delta Force. It's like, what is this? Then there's little Miss Candace all by her lonesome. I'm tending to repeat this because we have to understand something. Because it's the most ridiculous thing in the world. What exactly have you been accused of, and so what? If you wait long enough, somebody here's going to say, Erika Kirk is MK Ultra. Where'd you get that from? I don't know. Okay. Oh, add that to the list. People are going to say stuff. People are going to say stuff because people, as you know, love this stuff. They know a little bit about. I think she's Operation Ajax. Iran? What? They'll just say things. You're going to get upset over that? You wanted this. See, a lot of folks are new to this because they've never, and I don't think she understands what's going on because she realizes her whole world has collapsed. And the only thing that she can possibly do is just step back, come back later, take some time off, let it smooth out. TPUSA, if it's gonna survive this isn't helping your brand. Look at what happened in Arkansas. Remember, TPUSA under Charlie was fantastic. Charlie Kirk was fantastic. He was a great man, great young man, great. But a little wet behind the ears. He wasn't very sophisticated. I think he met his match with Erika. It happens to people. Come on. See, this is when you really get down to it. What they're claiming she did is like nothing really. It's nothing. There's nothing. And when somebody tries to go in and tries to figure out who did what and positions and trajectories, that doesn't. They're not naming anybody. Josh says, I believe in God, but organized religion is used as one of the biggest grifts in history. That is a refrain, by the way, that I have heard. And it's interesting how you never hear, for example, I like music, but I don't like organized music. It's like I love the Constitution, but I don't like politics. Religious groups are sometimes the political party of God. And you know what I mean? There's this, I don't think God or anybody ever imagined or envisaged anybody coming along that. Can't use the word God in super chat. That's so stupid. Use dog. Use GAWD. God. More of a CYA. Okay, maybe. I think so. But this is ridiculous. But let's go back to what's going on right now. Here is the story. There is something that is happening right now. Did you see the other day, Candace said that I believe she either tied with Joe Rogan, better than Joe Rogan. She is the most powerful woman today on the internets, as it were. I'm telling you that. And if you don't realize that, you're simply not paying attention. And this drives these people nuts. You see, in the old days, people say, how's your metrics? Pretty good. How's your metrics? My metric, oh, they're good. How'd you do? How many numbers? I say, well, yeah, good. Everybody wants to know numbers and metrics, and that's great. That's super duper. That's terrific, right? Isn't that great? That's great. Wonderful. But here's the thing which people got to understand, which is a couple of things. Number one, this is the problem. Candace may have numbers that might be similar to others, but her power. See, I think the world of Joe Rogan. He transformed this particular medium like nobody else's. But if Joe Rogan says, all right, I want everybody to go out and vote for so-and-so. So-and-so was good. So-and-so was bad. So-and-so. Vote for so-and-so. This particular constitutional problem is bad. This is, I want you to go to church. I want you to go, and I want you to. We say, okay, Joe, appreciate it. Love you, man. Love your raw meat stuff, but we're not going to follow you. We'll watch you, but if Candace says, go vote for somebody, if Candace becomes her own, remember what I said, KPAC, this is, or COPAC, Candace Owens Political Action Committee, COPAC. And COPAC all of a sudden starts changing things. And all of a sudden, let's see, Candace says, there's a race going on. And it involves, let's see, right to life versus such and such, or transgender, whatever the particular story is. And I think this is something you should be a part of. But I think this is something you should be aware of. But I think this is something you should, okay, fine. So if she does that, if she says, I want you to go there and I want you to send money and I want you to support, if all of a sudden there's these people are showing up and there's 1,000 people standing around saying, who's this? That's COPAC. That's Candace Owens Political Action Committee. Then it gets picked up. It gets picked up by various other media and they said, wow, she could do that right now. By the way, you saw today where CBS Radio News, right down the street on 57th Street, gone. Do you see what's happening? Not necessarily because of Barry Weiss herself, but the media are contracting and compressing. And we right now represent something that nobody understands yet. This is what I keep trying to tell people. I say, you don't get it. All of a sudden, you came along. And like most people, you said, hey, this is kind of interesting. You liked Candace. You liked her like you like other people. Just maybe her personality, maybe because her forthrightness, whatever the reason is. And okay, going on. And this is great. Oh, it's interesting about Brigitte Macron. It's interesting. I like her style. I like her spunk. And then all of a sudden, boom, 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 Charlie. That was it. And then you saw a Candace rise to the occasion. And then you have people say, the Ben Shapiro's and others, zooming at her, aiming at her. You are evil. Dan Bongina. Remember that? You're like, what is going on here? Dan, he did this for the trailer. Remember when The Bride of Charlie came out? It was the trailer. We didn't even know what the hell it was. It was a couple of things. I think I might have been in it. Hey, maybe that's what's scared about. I don't know. But the point is, he went crazy. So guess what happened, you schmuck? Now everybody's going to watch it. What was that? Did you see, Dan? What is this? All of a sudden, people who never heard of Candace, they're turning their focus on her. Because this numbnuts decides he's going to tell everybody that's like the cease and desist business or lawsuit. What are you doing? What are you doing? You think anybody's just, it's like whack-a-mole. Well, you're going to stop this. So then what happens is, you don't know how this thing works. Person A says something. Erika, her people say, files a cease and desist. This person then files that and talks about the cease and desist. And then everybody talks about the cease and desist. And there are other people who say, what do I have to do to get a cease and desist? And then all of a sudden it explodes. And you look like chicken shit. Pardon my French. Or as my Cuban friend used to say, chicken shit. It was, what are you doing? Don't you understand? We got to do something. Do something. What do you mean do something? Here's the best strategy. Don't do anything. Embrace it. But now it's bigger and bigger and bigger thanks to you. You wanted this. You gave these wolves in finance, accepting the award for wolves. It's this. Why did you do this? What? Do you think? I mean, seriously, look, donor classes, maybe people have to do things. My strategy is very, very simple. Litigation is sometimes the worst thing you can do. What does it ever accomplish? It slows things down, it scares people, but what does it do? Does it really change the tenor? Let me ask you something. Do you think has anything ever changed the focus, the volume, the perseveration, if you will, on Erika? No, nothing. What are you doing? I don't understand it. So now you have people coming up with, I was watching today, this Nissy is, maybe this, the name, could she be married before? Maybe she was, it was a name Merrill, but that Merrill, I don't, okay, whatever. Here's why it's important. In evidence law, remember, I'm a former prosecutor, I'm a lawyer, trial lawyer. I know this inside court stuff. When you put something into issue, then it's open game. When you make something an issue, then people can come in and impeach you. You could say, well, I've been married only one time in my life. What did you say? Did you say you're on your oath right now? Yeah, you said you were married one time? Yeah. This is an analogy. What if I were to tell you that in this county alone, you've been married, registered at least 10 times? That's this county. Objection. Irrelevant. No. Normally bringing up, marriages and weddings, and that might be irrelevant. But you put it in evidence. You brought it up. I didn't bring it up. You did. So what was a collateral issue, meaning something that doesn't really matter, now it's front and center. You said this. There are strict laws, strict rules of evidence to say you can't ask somebody, have you ever been convicted of a crime? Have you ever been arrested? Can't do that. You can ask somebody, have you ever been convicted of a felony? Have you ever been convicted of a crime involving false statement or dishonesty? Crimen falsi, as they say. Perjury or whatever. Unless a defense lawyer says, you ever been convicted? You ever been arrested? Nope. And then somebody walks up with a rolled up piece of paper. Well, how's your memory? Uh-oh. Objection. Overruled. Oh, no. You opened it up. You opened the door. And that's another one, too. See, a lot of this stuff, Erika never realized because, frankly, she wasn't opening the door. She was just making a video then. She didn't. Who knew later now it would be used? But it was a lovely little sizzle reel about this with her boyfriend or her fiance. I don't know who these people are. Having a mint julep. Maybe throwing around a daiquiri. Living it up, doing the hully gully, having a good time, just doing her thing. And then she said, I've never dated. I don't date, and I don't have the drinks. It was the weirdest phrase, I forget. In the drinks, I don't have the drinks. Fine. Okay, fine. Well, then we start seeing pictures and videos of all kinds of drinks and. Okay, but no, remember, you made it an issue. Nobody else did. You said this. You do these little statements and you forget everything. Charlie and I remember we were cleaning our Mauser. What? I don't know. And then somebody goes, you don't have a Mauser. So every time she said something, because I think she just riffs. She just says things. I don't know. If maybe over the course, and by the way, she's not the only person, certainly on the word, but I don't know if she remembers what she said. And I don't know if the truth kind of means the same to you and me. Most of us don't want to be caught. Most of us don't like this. Most of it don't. It's like if you were dating somebody for the first time and they told you a lot of stuff like, I've never been married, I've been married, or I've been married once, I've been married twice. And within, let's say, 2 or 3 dates, the story's changed. There's something very wrong there. That's what this is. People using just their own sense of rational thought. Like this is weird. And we're saying, look, it's no big deal. I don't know about you, but I said, okay, look, hey, it's Erika Kirk, whatever. Come on, let's go back and let's talk about, Charlie's case. Do you hear the latest? What? Do you hear what she said today? Said today? No. Then, and I don't know where Candace gets these folks from. I have no idea. But we learned about and Fort Huachuca and the Egyptian plains. Like, dear God. And I can see at TPUSA, they must be saying, what is she doing? Egyptian plains? Wait a minute. Make this stop. All you got to do is step down. Just step down, Erika. Just take time off. Let it kind of calm down and then maybe come back up again. Or just have you, I don't know, giving away scholarships or serving the needy or doing something. But that's no fun. No, but that's what you would do. I don't want to do that. Yeah, but that would help. Oh, I don't want to help. That's not my thing. And even, have you noticed also how her defenders, and by the way, I think I can speak for all of us. I think I can. Somewhere, neath this, whatever, there's got to be a woman who has 2 kids who has to explain to them where their father is. And Charlie's parents, I guess somewhere. This cannot be easy. No matter what you think of her, no matter what she said, how she's reacted, what she said in merch meetings, I don't think any of this has been, I don't know what the word is. I don't think any of this has been deliberately meant as hate. But as soon as that feeling comes over you, you realize, oh my God, there's this other thing, this other fact, which is countervailing, so to speak. It's incredible. Candace is a top investigator. Not only a top investigator, but the right attitude. See, they went after her. And it became personal. Stop. I would love to know, what was that sit down like? Well, what did Nashville, when Erika and Candace sat down, what was that about? Did they say, okay, look, here's the terms. You're going to back off with this. I don't think, apparently nothing was resolved because nothing's fixed. Nothing. And now what they're doing is, because so much of this has been, so many sabers have rattled, there are so many people who are watching this who are themselves investigators and the like, who are just going crazy, finding things. Candace is saying, I don't even have to ask people. They're finding this, and you said this, and she said this. And everybody now wants to be the new deep diver. Everybody wants to say, to wow you with their own litany, their own seemingly dry. Who knew this would be so interesting? The seemingly dry list and provenance and history of facts and who was who and what name was what and how many times was Lori buried and where did you live and did you live in China? What about this? What about the Romanian orphanage? And what about these models? And what about this? And you work for Corcoran and you work for Corcoran from what to what? And then what about that movie, The Industrial, with the EMP? And what is it about? And then, it's like, dear God. And Erika's thinking, I don't even know what I did. I just did stuff. You know, when you're starting out, sometimes maybe your mother or somebody will say, Do this. This will help. I don't know how. Lori's interesting. I don't know. People say, "Oh, she's a spook." We don't know anything. We don't. It wouldn't surprise me. But by the way, these are the worst spooks anybody's ever seen. The worst spies, I should say. They're the worst because they're just. Anyway, their cover has been blown, as you can imagine. But anyway, so all this stuff happened, and all this stuff came about, and I, like you, said, "Where is this? Where is this going?" Think about this. Whenever there's been a story that evolved, for example, I think one of the best stories, pales by comparison, was Alec Baldwin's wife, Hilaria, who claims, "I don't speak English, I speak Spanish, cucumber." Remember that? Okay. And then they're going back, and somebody just said, "I'm going to go back, and I've got her on the Today Show speaking perfect English. And I've got this." Now, that was good, but it only lasted a week, maybe. There's only so much you can go. Even Hilaria Baldwin, the yoga, because her whole thing is she wants to get into reality shows, which are over with. But anyway. And there's Alex. "I have a baby." Okay, Alex. All right, he's doing his thing. But it's over with because there was nothing to it. This, you know what they say when you find yourself in a hole, stop digging. This, we're finding treasure upon treasure. It's like, there's no end to this. It's the most incredible story there is. And when people, they say, "Can you bring out Ben Shapiro?" Yeah. "Ben, what is it? Ben, you got to go in there and you got to try it." I can't say anything about it. Nobody's listening to me. I can't. Maybe it's the eyebrows. I don't know what you want to do. "Ben, say something." I can't say anything. Okay. All right. She's a demon. She's an evil psychopath. How's that? That work? Yeah. Then all of a sudden they brought out Nick Fuentes. Excuse me. Nick Fuentes is you're bringing out Nick Fuentes to be a hatchet job, to a hatchet job. Nick Fuentes, not exactly everybody's favorite. I'm just saying. And then Alex Jones, love Alex, but Alex, what are you doing? What are you going to? Nobody said anything. "Oh yeah, she's stupid." Okay, good. That was another one. Then there's Bongina. He doesn't know what the hell. Meanwhile, all of a sudden, people say, "Who's this Candace Owens? Who's this Candace Owens?" And her numbers. See, there's something about this. The internet, as it were, has this weird pulse, this weird heartbeat, this weird sense of momentum. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, something will pick up. Somebody goes ginormic. And we don't know why. They just do. Same with this. Look at the names. I have a list of all of the channels that have come about because of Candace. I can't even keep track of them. Stop making me laugh and think at the same time. Thank you, Seaside. It's a very wonderful thing. Remember, laughing is thinking. It is thinking. The reason why we're laughing about this is because it's absurd. But the number of people I've never heard about, but that doesn't mean anything because I don't follow. But all of a sudden, here we are. And then there's some poor guy who says, "You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come along and I'm going to say, not pro-Candace, but anti-Candace. That'll be great." What, are you nuts? "She's demonic." Heard it? Oh, okay. "She's a psychopath." Heard it? You heard that one too? Uh-huh. Yeah. What have you got for us? What have you got? I don't know what I've got. What are you doing? I told you the other night we went to an event. Coming back, driving on the Palisades, me and Mrs. L, my lovely. And now I said, let's listen to Candace. And her response was, "I cannot believe. How many staff members does she have?" She said, I don't know. It's like, wow. I said, this is nothing. This is just one part of one episode. This isn't even the whole episode. She had more data in 5 minutes than the Warren Commission. I said, and you see, here's the best part. We're all supposed to be, and you can quote me on that. Some of these people walking around, hey, they got their hat backwards. You go, look at this Judge Rule. Who's this guy? This guy just spent 30 hours deep diving and unpacking this. And the most, I was like, oh my God. They do this. It's like they're doing forensic genealogy on the story. It's the most ferocious, incredible stuff I've ever seen. It's incredible. And somebody should pick up the phone and call Erika and say, look what you've done. Quick, how many LLCs has your mother opened and closed in her lifetime? How many? Guess. Okay. See this guy with the backwards baseball cap? Yeah, he knows. He's got them all. Who is he? I don't know. He gets off on this. Do you have any prior marriage records anywhere? Better not. Because some guy with a baseball hat is going to say, I found it. Roanoke County Court, Exchequer. Who are these people? I'm just saying. So whatever you don't want to, remember, if you don't want to be famous, just don't do it. But you can't ask for both. You can't say, listen, just respect me, but don't say anything. And if I'm asking you, if I come out 6 days after my husband's dead and I say, how we're doing on the merge, don't you go looking at my finances. Don't. Even though it's public, don't do it. This is what they're saying, is that you don't understand. What do you think Enron was? I'm not putting on the same path with Enron, but people, they're natural. Bernie Madoff. Again, I'm not comparing, but people love this idea. And we also love this thing about the imposter. And the beautiful part about this thing is that who is she? Which version? Version what? Do you remember over the course of history, there was an album of how many hairstyles Eric Clapton had in his lifetime? Did you ever see this? It's unbelievable. Eric Clapton. Froze and this and that and that. It's like this. Which iteration? Which story? It's fascinating. It's the imposter. I went through this whole thing about the imposter. Why the imposter is so interesting to us. Why it's phenomenal. It's fascinating. How does this work? Who are these people? And for some reason, I don't mean to be sexist. I know you're going to think that. Maybe you will. I don't know. But there are some people who are going to say, well, as soon as old Erika came out, and I realized, now she's done it. And I don't want to give it the old, because it's not that. But you do not want to have women watching assiduously your behavior and then commenting on it and asking why you did something. And I've told you before, and I'll say it again. The reason why women are better at this than others is because it's their nature, and nature has provided that they're better able to notice things and explain things much, much better. Does this make any sense to you? Does this make any sense to you? I can't put things into words. Women are, who are the best, who are the best investigators? Who? Women. Not now, Missy. Not now. Who are the best women? I remember one time, I don't know how many years ago it was, but I was watching one time, we were kids, watching Miss America, so my mother, my sister, and I thought, damn, they are serious. I mean, I thought they were going to just, wow. I mean, wow. And I thought, listen to them. Listen to how surgical they are. Listen to them. You got to understand something. Women are not petty. They notice everything. They have to notice everything because nature has provided them and imbued them with the ability to notice things. And they also notice the way mothers treat their children. And if there's anything that's hinky about that, they will notice it first. They notice things. They notice acts. They ask questions. And what's interesting also is you want to ask somebody, do you know what you did? And even I knew this. And I'm a feller. I talked to somebody recently who called me, and her husband had passed away, and she was just absolutely, it was so sad. Known them for 46 years. And she was talking about it. And she was talking about the survey, because, well, we're thinking about having a survey. I don't know. I know we have to do something, but I just don't know. Okay, fine. Compare that to if I just said, hey, I got an idea. Why don't you get a picture, and I want you to have the casket, open it up, and lie over it, put your hand over it, over the casket, kind of turn maybe, so you can get it, and show your husband's deceased hand. She would never speak to me. What? Capitalize? Wait, what? Grief signaling, or whatever you want to call it. You're out of your mind. You are out of your mind. What are you talking about? That was somebody who died of a natural, granted, older, after a homicide. And you do this? Something in you, your alarm button, your class button, your sense of decorum, that button didn't go off, didn't say, wait a minute, no, I'm not going to exploit him. I can't do that. No. How would it look? And plus, no, I didn't want to show. This is nobody's business, especially when nobody's seen the funeral. We haven't seen it. Where is he buried? What's going on? Nothing. It's just selective secrecy. What is this? There are people who say, people want to say goodbye. They want to have something, and not something where the president's there, not, with sparklers. And I can't believe it. I put my money all in that. Sorry. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. It's like one of these things where there's no rule against it. You're not breaking any law, but I cannot. That showed something which is that's where show business and image and the whole, internet moment just outweighs any sense of propriety. And we said it before, 6 days after the merch meeting. Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Cannot believe this. And also, this is the thing that, okay, if you insist upon going out, all right. If you insist upon going on Fox News and everybody else and Barry Weiss and CBS, okay. How about this? I'm not talking about me. This is not about me. I didn't do anything. It's about him. It's about his legacy. It's about what he stood for. It's about how people loved him. It's about how he transformed the lives of young people. He transformed the lives of young people by injecting and interjecting a conservative Christian method or methodology or thinking that nobody would have ever thought ever this would have been accepted, ever. It was unheard of. It was, what you're seeing is monumental. It's incredible. It's what I said, this isn't about me. Not, stop it. Stop it. And what would you say to those people? If a message to Candace Owens, excuse me, who? Candace Owens. This isn't about Candace Owens. It's about my husband. Maybe you heard about it. He was gunned down. I don't care about Candace Owens. I'm talking about my husband. I'm talking about Charlie Kirk. I'm talking about the people that he mentored. Oh my God. Can you imagine that? You would say, I like this woman, right? You would say, I mean, not that you wouldn't want anybody besmirching and execrating the visage of our leader, but you would say, she never did that. It was all about how I am, how I'm holding up. I'm holding up. And I tell her, oh, I say to you, stop it. Cease. Stop. Achtung, baby. Stop. How am I handling it? Who cares how you're handling it? We just have a natural sense of bullshit. Yes, we also have a natural detector of sorts. Absolutely. We do this all the time. Look, all I'm saying right now is watch what's happening. This is bigger than better than anything you can imagine. What we are seeing right now, my friend, you are going to be, can you, quick, tell me another moment in recent history where we have had this collective thing. Have you? Have you? Can you think of anything? Can you think of any event? Think about it. Any event, any serial, anything where we have been so glued. How about this? To show you how bad it is, maybe you're the same way. Tell me if you can relate to this. How about if you say, hey, Candace, are you going to be on tonight? Is there a list? Are you going to have it? Is episode 9 coming? Anybody know? Anybody know? Hey, she's on. I think to myself, oh my God. Have you noticed this? Have you noticed this? Where this is a serialized, it's real life, but it's a serial, the latest. And it transcends news. I'm asking myself, how does this work? How is she coming on? Can you let us know? Can we go? The other day somebody was, I forget what it was, and she went on later. I said, well, I don't know. So I did my show here, and somebody said, could you go on later? I said, I might want to do that, but I know I've already committed to this. But Candace, could you give us a heads up? Think about this. No. I don't mean an event like Johnny Depp and his wife. That was good. Amber Heard. That was interesting. Or no. I mean an issue, like for example, JFK assassination. But this doesn't lend itself to normal ways of thinking, because remember, there's 4 issues of this. There's the shooting itself. There's the identity of the assailant. Then there's the motivation, which may be less important. And then there's, of course, Erika Kirk. Erika Kirk is it. Imagine if I sat down with somebody and said, hey, Grandma, yeah, I'm going to show you the internet. I don't want to see it. You sure about that? Yeah. Let me show you something, Grandma. What is that? Okay, first of all, let me show you something. See that right there? Yeah. That guy's name is Charlie Kirk. Yeah. Yeah, it was sad. Yeah, he was gunned down in UVU and not really sure who. Yeah. See that guy? Yeah. That's the one who did it. Who? That guy. The guy with the hat? Yeah. The one that's his girlfriend. The one with the fuzzy hat. I swear to God. No. Grandma, shit you not. That's him. They say he did it. He did it? Uh-huh. Took his granddaddy's shooting iron and had a hell of a shot that day. Didn't miss a beat. Yeah. Oh, I tell you that the bullet, it blew up. Well, it hit his bone. See, Charlie's bones, Grandma, I'm telling you, I'm out high. Grandma, Charlie's bones are so strong, they just shattered. Yeah. Yeah. What about the ballistics? We don't know. We're getting it back maybe slowly. Not really sure. Oh, by the way, they see that area right there? Yeah, they paved it right off they paved it. Grandma, I swear to God, they paved it. A crime scene on a Sunday. I think, was it Nis C or somebody brought up? It's a very good point. You go, on a Sunday? I don't know. So that guy, by the way, that's the girlfriend. Where is she now? I don't know. And by the way, this guy, the shooter, called him. You want me to read you his text messages? Listen to this. Sounds like ChatGPT. Yeah, let's put that over there. That over there. Okay, you ready? Okay. Now, Grandma, you ready for this? Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Okay, you ready for this? Put your teeth in. Here we go. Put your teeth in. Here we go. I'm going to show you something. Ready for this? Okay. You know who that is? Ooh, that's his wife. That's the guy who was killed. That's his wife. Her name is Erika. Her name is Erika. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Looks okay, right? Get ready. Hang on. Hang on to your choppers. Here we go. Let's go back, shall we? Well, here's what she says now. Here she is. This is her at the White House. This is at the funeral on top of the casket. I swear to God. No, I did not adjust anything or correct. This is the picture. I'm telling you. Don't accuse me of that. Okay, you got this? By the way, hear this? This is a Zoom call 6 days after. Look at this. Happier than a pig in shit. Laughing. God. By the way, this one too. You ready for this? Here's a picture. See, she was a tomboy. You know what I mean? A tomboy. I know. Anyway, she was a tomboy. Big athlete. Yeah. Hated, oh, I'm so pretty. I don't want to be pretty. Okay. Now get this. Here she is saying how she was recruited for this is my favorite, recruited for a pageant. No, Grandma, I know they don't recruit people. I know that. But here's the best part. Before she was recruited for the first time, she'd done it before. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, this is by the way, here she is. Look at what she's wearing, the gold lame. And look at her, look at her. She's about to soul kiss J.D. Vance. What the hell's going on here? Grandma, I'm telling you. No, here, you take the clicker. Watch this. Let's go back. It's her. It's this character. If I went to pitch it to a movie studio, they wouldn't believe me. They say you're crazy. No, this is the story. This is what I want to happen. This is what happened. It's the best story I've ever seen, ever. It's incredible. It's one of those. How do I say this? So now they're still fighting, and here's the best part: they want you to just go away. They want you to shut up, do what they say, and just, I don't know, the word is they just want you to kind of give in. They just want you to give in. This is the part I don't understand. See, they think we're so stupid. And all they have to do is listen to me or us. And we say, we'll tell you what to do. I say, listen, these people here, they're the experts in this. These people don't miss a beat. If I had a murder case, I'm bringing you in. I'm going to say, this is the facts. Tell me, crowdsource it. You see stuff that nobody sees. I'm telling you, I'm not being, you'll see something. You'll notice something. You'll notice how somebody's wearing the wrong clothes and they change this. And it's forget AI. This is the most incredible thing in the world. Meanwhile, where are we going with this? And it was kind of maybe sort of kind of, I don't know, maybe kind of wearing down. And then you're going to go after, and there are some people online who might say some stuff that's a bit crazy, but now you just created them. And put it this way. And there are people in the world who will do anything they can to get their numbers and all that. And they love this. You want to pay it. You want to ignore them. But the bottom line is this. I'm going to say this. I do not recall anybody ever accusing her directly of any kind of crime or whatever. I know. Being full of shit is not a crime. It better not be, or else everybody here, including you, we're going to be cracking rocks upstate. So what I'm saying is, I don't know where this came from. Where is and when you talk about misappropriation of funds and this and that, if you're trying to assuage, let's say, the donor class, don't call attention to it. I'm a broken record. I'm telling you, I'm a broken record. Why are you doing this? It doesn't matter. Placate people. Just placate them. And if there is a God for charity, if we had the biggest battle royal, over the top, no DQ, a battle royal, lights out match between Erika and Candace. No holds barred. no referee, 2 hours, anything goes. And you can't leave. They close, they lock the octagon, and you have to talk. Can you imagine? And by the way, you can bring whatever props you want. You can bring, props and exhibits, I should say, not props. Can you imagine what Candace would do? Just think. Just do thought experiment. Just imagine. Just imagine for the sake. Imagine what it would be like if all of a sudden they could sit down and Candace leads off. And what would Erika say back? What? I mean, I don't know. Charlie didn't like it? Really? Charlie didn't like it? You're going to hear stuff. You're going to hear this. And this is when all eyes will come to attention, whatever, it's a mixed metaphor. You will hear somebody say, Erika, I didn't want to bring this up. And it'll be something. I don't know what it is, but it'll be something that's an absolute, the one she's been waiting for and saving. I didn't want to bring this up, but I have to. You forced my hand. Yet again. And then the, oh no. Oh no. That's what's going to happen. This is, give me one word for your pathos, your excitement. Give me one word for this. Give me one word. And let me give it an idea of where this is. Tell me where you are in the world, at all of these corners in the world, not the country, in the world, who are hanging on. And we're just a noble channel, thanks to you, thanks to your support. We're growing, but we're not, I'm not in the Joe Rogan category. But can you see this? Hello, can you see my post? Yes, Ted White. Yes. Where is it? Think about where people are. All over the world, fascinated by this, compelled by this. It's the most incredible thing in the world. What is going on here? What is happening here? I'm seeing something here, and I don't know what's happening. I can't read a lot of these. If you try to read these, it doesn't go very, very well. Okay? Look at this. New Zealand. I like some of these. Most are fearful of Candace. I do believe she was either trained to be Secret Service or just gifted with brains and bravery. Candace trained for? No, I don't think she's trained for this. She's just natural. Look at this, Pittsburgh. This is the most. Somebody writes, Lionel, a hack and a shill, only content is Candace. Do you think that? Do you think that's true? Do you think that I'm a hack and a shill? Do you? Oh my God. Do you think that have I lost you? Well, I don't want you to waste your time anymore. Isn't that something? I've always loved, I will never go to somebody's channel ever and say, I can't believe you're still talking about this crap. But here I am. Sweden, Mississippi likes it. St. Louis likes it. Pittsburgh. Lots of Kiwis here. Vidalia, Georgia. Vidalia, Georgia. California. Sad. Thailand. You're a loser too. Mississauga. You're doing to clean it up. Wear a long coat, nobody will notice. San Antone. Cali. It's all over the world, all over the place. Machachuche, near the New Hampshire border. St. Louis, Arizona. Incredible. Please tell me you watched The Nerve on here with Maureen Callahan. Love her. She's at the intersection of cerebral and snarky, self-styled cultural criminal prosecutor right up your street. Maureen Callahan, The Nerve, is phenomenal. her work, especially regarding JFK and Carolyn Bassett, she is incredible. Linda DeTurno says, thank you for all your laughs. Love you. Thank you for that too. See, but we have the laughs. She does too, by the way. She has the two. See, I like when somebody goes in and somebody explains how people are just kind of foolish. I keep saying foolish shit. They really are. See, everything that we hear is a lie. The whole JFK Jr. stuff is nonsense. They were into drugs and this. They're all screwed up, the whole bunch of them, the whole lot of them. I don't know why anybody ever is so thrilled with the Kennedys. I never bought that. Nothing. None of them. I like when I hear that. Meghan Markle. Here's one for you. This is something which you may not have gotten into, but I heard this a while back. This Timothy Chalamet or Chardonnay or Shyamalan, whatever. This guy, for the longest time, I said, they hate him. And this is before anybody even heard about this. And by the way, there are other things that I think Maureen probably knows about this. There are other parts in the dark web, so to speak. I don't mean that, but kind of like the blinds and what's going on in Hollywood. The real truth, you have no earthly idea how demented and how sick these people are and how stupid they are. See, let me explain something to you. If you sat down, listen to me, and I had Kim Kardashian, actually her mother Kris, but Kris Kardashian, and Erika, they would say, girl, what are you doing? You don't even know what you're doing. Those people are professionals. Those people are professionals. They know exactly what they're doing. They never miss a beat. People laugh. Oh, they laugh all the time. And the Kardashians, they've been in the news, on the news. They've been in it since day one. And they haven't budged. I don't know what they do. I don't know if any of them have even gone to school. I don't know if they've ever even been to school. All of them. But every one, they've done something. And now with Kylie and whatever these two are, and the mother put Kylie with this Timothy, what's his face, Chardonnay, and the Oscar people loathed it. They're cutthroat. But guess who emerges? You ever heard of Candace Owens ever cease and desist? They'll say, can you print that, please? Can you double that up? Do you mind if I repost that? Kanye, Candace, the professionals know what they're doing. They deflect. They want you to come at them. They want to be always in the news. They will talk about things, but to show you've got a thin skin, it means you're out of that realm. You're not. This isn't meant for you. This was your chance, Erika. You wanted to be a big. You wanted to show. Okay, let's see what you got. All right, and maybe there was somebody out there. Maybe, believe it or not, crazy to sound. Maybe there was if they have any more, a producer, a bigwig, somebody from a big talent agency says, maybe she's got something. Nope, she doesn't got it. Nope, thin skinned. Never. No. She's not one of us. The Kardashians are bred. Maybe sort of, but they are trained. They know exactly what they're doing. Kathy Griffin doesn't do this. Nobody does this. You're in show business. What are you doing? They're giving you this attention. Oh, Lord. They're coming after me again. What have I done? What have I done? It's all wrong. That's the way to do it. And keep pushing it, keep pushing it, keep pushing it. How about getting some of your friends? I would have gotten some of her friends, if there are any. Who were her big friends? Not Ben Shapiro. Ben, it's over. I don't know what era, what epoch, where? But nobody says, hey, guess who I saw? Ben Shapiro. What? There's these people that keep getting, recycled. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. It's like Dan Bongino. He doesn't get it. Poor Cash. He doesn't get it. Kristi Noem really doesn't get it. Really doesn't get it. But you know who does have it? You know who's got it? And the first thing he does is he doesn't give a shit. Bobby Kennedy Jr. He couldn't care less. Say whatever you want. His whole family. I hate you. I got you not say that guy my father when I said. Oh well. I'm gonna do some push-ups now. You and you do your goddamn push-ups. You don't care about you and your blue drinking that blue shit. I don't care. You know who else does that too? Trump. No, you don't like him. You might not like him. He's like, he knows how to play this. He plays it better. Oh, man. He was big in the 80s. In the 80s. But Erika, she can't play it. She doesn't know how to hang. She doesn't know how to do it. She doesn't have a team. I'd ask her one thing. I would say, Erika, seriously, do you really care about TPUSA? Let me ask you something. Is your future, listen to me, is your future being a Christian a bellwether, the pole star of Christian? No! You want to be a star, don't you? You want to be gorgeous and beautiful, right? Right? Just as I thought. Just as I thought. That's exactly what you've got to do. And you're not doing it this way because you're just floundering. You don't know what you want to be. What is it? What are you? You want to go and you're going to say, and here we are. I'm TPUSA. Okay. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Showing up with Hera Suckaby Sanders and waving? Is that what you want? No. So what are you doing? Who's guiding you? I don't know. But you're not doing anything. You're telling people to stop saying this. Okay. You know what? Tell you what. You're right about that. Everybody, stop talking about Erika. Okay? Oh, no, stop. Everybody just stop. No, she's right. We've been wrong. Just let her go. Somewhere, your name is on every single day. Every platform, every trend, everything. You are bigger. Candace might be thinking, damn. And one of these days, when Erika, she gets a little training and knows what's going on, and she decides, you know what, it might be my time to be prime time. You know how many people, would you watch the Erika Kirk show? Absolutely. And what would you do? You trash it. And then the name goes like that. It just keeps going up and up. It just keeps exploding. It'd be like nobody's business. That's what she wants. And the only way is for people to draw them in. Say something outlandish. Say something. You want to be, I told you, Gorgeous George. You want to be the most controversial person on the planet today. And you're not even, and your name's there, but you're going to kill it because you don't know what you want to be. You want to be serious. You're offended. You're not offended. Because nobody's guiding you. Nobody's helping you. You don't know what to do. Ms. Cato says, Erika Franz's biggest regret is not being honest. Well, I think you're right about that. And all she had to do was tell people exactly what she wants to be. Remember, listen very carefully. I keep bringing up Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian never lies. Kim Kardashian never says anything. Kim Kardashian one day flies in and she's with Pete Davidson. Remember that poor schmuck? Oh, we're going together. She uses people like a parasite. Just sucks the blood out of you and moves on. She's unbelievable. Knows exactly what she's doing. Exactly. Watch them. Watch the classics. Watch the people who they keep doing it over and over. Spend your time. Watch TMZ. Look at these people who are always rocking it. Go outside and rock something. Go ahead and do it. People go crazy. Because remember, you're making a big mistake. You think that when people speak negatively about you, they don't like you. Oh, no. This is Troll Village, my friends. They're going to come out and you see people here. Even people here come over and go, oh, I hate you. All you talk about is Erika. Well, why are you here? I don't know. Come on board. Have a seat. Doesn't matter. Just don't be rude. See what I mean? It's beautiful. Anyway, there's nothing we can do to do it. But I thank you. You are so smart. You are so, so, so very, very, very smart. And you get it, my friends. And don't you love it? Yes, you love it. Today's the first day of spring. I think, I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Who cares? So let me just tell you something. You are the best. Give yourself a hand. Aren't you having fun? Be honest. Be honest. When we get together, don't you have fun? Don't you tell your friends, you gotta watch this. Watch these people. Watch the interaction. This is lively. This is fun. This is great. This is like, I don't even know what this is like. It's like, again, it's like Dallas or Falcon Crest or Knots Landing, all of that mixed into one. It's not even political. And then we have this poor Erika who walks and goes, oh, yeah? That's a response. Yeah. And then Candace will say, okay, here we go with this. Oh, yeah? Stop saying, oh, yeah, we'll go away. Just either throw in the towel or go. He's not going away. It's beautiful. And you know that I keep looking and say, please appear on something. Please go on something. Go on some event. Go somewhere. Do something. 80 Fleet will get a hold of it. Just go somewhere. Go on some show so we can just watch and love it like you've never seen before. Thank you, Jamie Burlington. Appreciate it tremendously. Don't you? Seriously, I keep waiting because her content is like, and all she has to do is come on and say anything. Come on and just do something. Come on and do your own YouTube channel. If you did your own YouTube channel, my God, it would break records. And just come out and say, I have a special message for Candace. I forgive you. Candace, I don't want to be around it. But Candace is smart enough for she'll know. What do you mean? Forgive you? Forgive you for what? I didn't do anything. Back to her. All I've ever wanted was, this is professional wrestling. Babyface and heel. You figure out who the babyface is, who the heel is. Back to Erika. All I wanted to do was just never exploit Charlie. What? Back to her again. You do mean? What about this? What about this? What about that? Next, she's got to come over. This is Erika. I've always been honest. I've never strayed. I've told you from the beginning what I'm all about. What? Back to Karen. What about this, and this? Back. When I was a little girl, my mother told me, Lori Fontaine, that the best thing to do is to always tell the truth. Back to Erika. What? Your mother married 25. Back. You'll go crazy. You will go berserk. It will be the most preposterous thing. And if it were really good, if they're not smart enough, they'd work together. You'd have emissaries. Okay, look. It's like during a match. I'm going to tell the opponent, tell the heel. I'm going to do a Broadway and come back. 1, 2, 3. But off the ropes and flying drop kick. And then I'm telling you the match so you know where the finish is. This is where we're going with this. You've got to watch this. It'd be the greatest soap opera ever. It'd be like Luella Parsons and Hedda Hopper. And it would be a rivalry, the likes of which move everybody out of the way. Bring her out. And then you'll see how, and I think Erika's a lot smarter than you think. I think she's a lot tougher than you think. And I think if she understands it, this could be the greatest work ever. Ever. Can't you see that? Do you think she'd understand? No. Oh, I'd write the script for her. Do something to taunt. If because I love Candace. I don't want to say, but if she came on and said, Candace, the only reason that you say this about me is because you're jealous of me. Step back. Lock the door. This isn't going to be pretty. Kind of like this. Can you imagine? Does a 2-hour stream? But that's not going to happen because they're not smart enough. They don't know what this is about. My friends, everything is show business. Everything is entertainment. Everything is an act. Everything is a work. Everything is a presentation. Everything is an embellishment, an exaggeration, and extrapolation and expansion of the truth. Everything. And as soon as you realize that, you'll be so much better off. All right, my friends, an hour and 20 minutes. Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words. Thank you for your encouragement. Little old me. I'm just little old me. I don't have any producers. I don't have clips of anything. I just talk to you. I just reenact them myself. I'm very low budget. I'm just an old country boy. Remember Sam Irvin from the Watergate Commission? I'm just a country boy. You've been so nice to my wife, so wonderful, so lovely to my wife, Lynn Shaw from Lynn's Warriors. Lynn, please follow her. I say this again. She's got right now, she is watching one of the most important and critical trials ever coming down the pike regarding, it's almost a products liability case out of California. It's big tech's responsibility for kids' safety. And that's where she is. That's her. Oops, hang on a minute. There we go. That's it. That's the one. That's the one. Thank you for that. Because there are kids in the world who don't know anything about Erika Kirk or Candace who are living horrors you can't even imagine. And we have to do something about that. So thank you for helping. Thank you for this. And thank you for being you. And thanks. I love this. One more time. I love this. And I love it. And I can't tell you why. I don't know why. It's just perfect. Candace is great. Candace is wonderful. Candace is bold and genius. But when I saw Erika Kirk, I realized she is proof there is a God. It was kind of slow for a while. You right? Who do we have really? Who are there? Okay. Hey, let's watch Glenn Beck. He's good. That's good. Hey, let's watch. Okay. Remember when you thought, oh, this Brigitte Macron thing. I mean, it can't get any better than that. Ah! Then it happened. And it's sad that this was born out of tragedy. Don't ever think for a moment that I'm laughing in any way over the tragedy of this young man. Fell to the prime of his life. Who was doing more, he was doing better than anything anybody could ever even imagine. Don't think for a moment, that I'm even suggesting or intimating that. Please. But out of that rubble, out of that came this Terminator, so to speak. It just came out of the rubble. And her name, Erika Kirk, who just Joey Suzu meets I don't know what. Rula Lenska. And if you understand that, you're better than I am. All right, my friends, I love you. Have a great and a glorious and a noble day. Talk to you soon. And until we meet again, remember, like this video, subscribe to the channel, but like it and hit that little bell so you're notified of live streams and new videos. Because I might do a surprise live one. Anyway, thank you. Have a great day. Don't forget, monkey's dead. Show's over. Sue ya. Da-da.